Good afternoon, guys. Diggin Damon here. Thanks for joining me. It is my favorite day of the week. It is the day of the week I take my little black pouch to all my various sources, bank tellers, coin-based businesses, cash-based businesses, and I hand it to them. They put all of the money they've been collecting me over the last week inside it. I pay face value for it, and then I bring it back here and I open it up and we see what we got. This week I spent over $1,100, so a pretty good week. That's kind of the number I like to be around. It's not too thick, so I definitely have got some high denominations in there, which is fantastic. Hopefully I've got some keepers, and of course I got some coins in there, so hopefully that'll be good ones that I can keep too. So having said that, let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got. And as usual, I do get all of the cash first. Whoops, missed one. And then we'll get the coins. Make sure we don't have any coins in there. Nope. All right. So let's go ahead and zoom in. Give you guys a little bit better look. There we go. All right. Oh, this one's already got a tear. Bummer. All right. So let's start off the day with a 1981 $100 bill. Non-star, serial numbers do match. Definitely circulated. I mean, it's folded, but the corners are really good. So other than the folds, it's in really good shape. Don't see any kind of errors on it. Bank of San Francisco, cool. Do like that place. All right. So I don't see anything, any errors on this. It is a 1981 A series, so it is older than what I like. I like 1960s and earlier for my collection, but I know a lot of collectors, and especially new collectors, that are wanting old monochrome small portrait bills. So we'll go ahead and contact them and see if anyone's interested in a really nice 1981. Except for a few folds, it's pretty good shape. All right, we're going to start with a little bit less good shape. 1988 series, non-star. Oof! If that 2 was a 4, 9, or a 0, it would have been a nice little trinary. That's a bummer. Serial numbers do match. I don't see any. Let's see, Bank of Boston. I don't see any big errors on it. Like I said, definitely circulated. It's showing its age, but a decent, nice bill. So we'll see if we can find a home for that. If not, we'll put it in the bubblegum fund. So, oh, here we go. All right, guys, it's our first keeper. So this is a 1969 A series, which of course is a 1960s. So I keep 60s and earlier. It is a non-star. 7436. All right, I don't see anything with the serial number. It's definitely circulated, but it's not too bad. Not a lot of discoloration. Corners look pretty good. Errors on the back or bleeds throughs, but it is a 1969, so we're going to head and hang on to that. So, congrats, bud. You're in the collection. All right, next is a 1985 $100 bill. It is a non-star. I don't see anything with that. Bank of Boston again. I don't see any big errors on it. Nothing there. All right, bud. Well, I'll see if I can find a home for you. Hopefully we can get something for you. So we'll put that right over here. All right. Next we've got almost a 1974 series. Excuse me. Non-star. 479. Serial numbers do match. It's pretty good shape for a 74. It does have a folded corners and a few creases, but not too bad. It's again, it's about 5 years late for my collection, so we'll go ahead and see if we can find someone that might like it. So we'll do what we can, bud. All right, next is 1985 $100 bill, non-star. Not seeing anything with the serial number. They do match. Don't see any lineman issues. Bank of Richmond, Virginia, of course. All right, and again, this one's got those four folds that a couple of the other ones have. They may have been kind of together, and then the other money got mixed in between them when they were put it in. A lot of times the bank tellers and the cash-based businesses, they just put it in there and they get mixed up a little bit because those four folds aren't really common. And a little bit of an ink mark down there. All right, bud, a little too old for me, but I'll see if I can find you a home. Oh, this one looks promising. It is. It is yet another 1969. This is a C series, non-star. Serial numbers do match. It is definitely showing its age. It's got a little tape, probably from a rip. Quite a few rips actually, and corners rough. So that one's pretty rough. Oh wow, it's tape on both sides. Wow, it's holding itself together, but it's okay. It's a 69, so I do want to put that in my collection. So we'll pair it up with that 10 right there. 1985 $100 bill, non-star. A lot of sevens in that one, but I don't see any big pattern. Bank of Dallas. Don't see. Whoops, I got a second one there. Okay, let's try that. And again, this one's got that. These may have been the same. All these hundreds. Look at that. They all have these three folds. 1, 2, 3. Like you fold it up. Which honestly, I don't see a whole lot with $100 bills. Usually there's a center crease, but these have a marked. In fact, the next one has the same one. These have to be from the same person that delivered it to the bank. And again, I get them within a week. Sometimes I get them the same day. People come in the day that I come in, and then the tellers just put them aside for me. So I think those are all going together. So 1985, we'll put it there. Again, another 1985. Again, three folds. Non-star. Don't see anything with the serial number. Bank of New York this time. Oh, I saw that red note behind it. Oh, goody, goody. All right, bud. I don't see anything that's erroneous on you, so we'll go ahead and put you in this pile. Oh, there it is. Okay, guys, we've got a 1928 C $5 bill, red seal. Beautiful. I've been getting these, a couple of these. Literally every week or every 2 weeks. I think they are from the same person, and I bet there's another one. Yep, I think there's another one behind it. There is someone that is cashing these in on a weekly basis. I don't know how many they have, but I've got quite a few, and I'm super happy every time I get one. Again, you can see here with this A, it's up higher than the rest of the numbers. That's a very, very common in these 28 5s that I've been getting, just left and right. I get that, and of course these have series 1928C twice, here in larger letters and here in really small letters. So finding out something new every time I get these. I look at them more and more. But that's definitely a keeper. That's going in my protective sleeves, and we'll put it in the collection. So that's just beautiful, just beautiful. All right, that's cool. And he's got a buddy in another. Nope, I don't see another one after that. This one is a regular 1928 series. Again, $5 bill, non-star. Again, the usual alignment number. Number letter here is a little bit off. In fact, I can see the 66 starts creeping up, and then the 7 goes down, and then the 8 comes back. So again, it is an error. It's a minor error. It's not a major one, but it's still a nice little bonus for a beautiful, beautiful bill. Definitely circulated, and it'll go in a protective sleeve. So super cool. All right, guys, we got that. All right, next one is yet again one of the trifolds, 1985 series $100 bill. Evidently, I would assume this person had a whole lot of hundreds. Almost a trinary. If that 2 was a 1, 3, or an 8, we'd have a wonderful trinary. on that. That's a shame. And of course, you've got a stamp mark here at the top when it was on the top of a strap. So really common to see that. See it quite often. I don't see any errors. All right, we'll see if we can find you a home with your friends. Wow, I got a lot of these today. 1981 A series $100 bill, non-star, serial numbers do match. Bank of Atlanta. Wow, I don't see that very often. Don't see anything on there. Let's look at the back. Nope, nothing jumps out at me. So this one's probably, I'm going to assume, from somewhere else, because you can see this one only has kind of the center fold. It doesn't have these other folds in it as pronounced as the other ones. So that's definitely from someone else, either to the bank or the cash-based businesses. This one, again, it's got that three-fold. This one, again, it's the same. Almost all these are 1985 series. Do match. 1116, 23. I don't see anything with that. Don't see any errors with the bill. So we're going to put you with your buddy. All right, we got a few more here, guys. Ooh, interesting. 1974 $20 bill. Non-star. Serial numbers do match. Bank of Dallas. This one was on the top of a strap. You can see the partial seal or the stamp there. And I don't see anything on that. So a little bit too old for mine, but I almost guarantee I can find a home for it. It's in great shape. Just some light folds in it. Corners are great. I can almost assuredly find a home for that one. So we'll do our best on that. Finally, I was waiting for one of these. This is a 1990 series, which is the most common that I get. $100 bill, non-star. Serial numbers do match. I was looking at the distance on this A. It's a little bit longer, but I don't think it's really an error. I think it's just a little bit wider than usual. There's a stamp here from the top of the strap. Definitely circulated. It's beat up, but it's not too bad. You know, it's got some character, so that one I might be able to find a home for just for its character. All right, we got 3 more bills here, guys. Let's see, we got one 1985. This doesn't look like it's got. I mean, it's got the 3-fold, but that is a common way to fold a bill. The other ones were definitely creased continuously, so this one may not be part of the others that I had. Non-star, Bank of New York, serial numbers do match. Somebody wrote some numbers up there. 890 965. Yeah, it could be anything. So, all right. Well, we'll see if we can find a home for you. And 2 more. 1985 $20 bill. Ooh, it's definitely got a tear in it. Well circulated, worn. You know, Jackson's portrait is really wearing away. Non-star, don't see any big errors on that one. Nope. All right, we'll try to find you a home, bud. And last but not least, of course, a 1990 $100 bill, non-star. Serial numbers do match. Decent shape. It's got a lot of folds in it. This one, I can't tell. Can't tell that one if it's with the other ones, but it's definitely folded up. But not too worn, so it's just been folded. But anyway, that's all right. So we'll try to find you a home, guy. All right, so that was all the cash, guys. We got 4 beautiful bills, 2 10s and 2 5s, 2 28 and 2 from 69. So that's a good one. I'll be happy with that. I'm happy whenever I can take something home and put in that collection. So let's go ahead and get our coins. All right, let's get a little closer here. Find my button. There we go. All right, we are going to start. Whoa, look at that. What's the year? What's the year? Oh, guys, that is a 1936 Buffalo nickel. Wow. I have not seen one of these in a while. I certainly haven't gotten one in quite a while. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. These are not silver, unlike the quarters and dimes from 36. But this is still a really, really cool nickel. So that's a great add to the collection. So fantastic. All right, let's see what we got next. Whoa. Okay. So this is a 1945 quarter. It is 90% nickel. Definitely worn around the edges, and you can see the eagle definitely worn. But beautiful. I haven't got a lot of 45s and the 40s. Most everything I have are their 60s and 50s. So that's a great little addition to the collection. All right, and we got a big one here. Whoops, excuse me. We've got a 50-cent Walking Liberty. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you could see it. 1944. Oh, wow. Look, I got three coins from the 40s and 30s right off the bat. This is well worn, very well worn, but still just beautiful. Just fantastic. All right, so that is definitely a keeper. Obviously 90% silver. We've got, okay, so this is what I more likely, I have a lot of, is a 1964 quarter. Really good shape. Not very well worn. A lot more detail you can see with the eagle. So, then again, 90% silver, of course. The last year they did that. So we'll add that. All right, I got a couple more here. And again, another 1964. This one is not as in a good shape as the other. Definitely got some dirt or corrosion or something on it. I can't tell. And of course, I leave them exactly how they are. A lot of people try to clean them up. I don't. I leave them exactly how they are because I think that's just the character on them. All right, what do we got here? Hey, haven't seen you in a while. 1979 Susan B. Anthony. Very cool. So Susan B's, I see mostly 79. Every once in a while I'll see an 80. These are still perfectly good. They're worth $1. See them every once in a while. So the Coinbase business or the teller may have said, hey, that's an old coin. I'm gonna give it to Damon. So I appreciate that. It's not quite something I'm gonna keep, but always nice, a little bit of history. And we'll finish off with a proof. 2013 proof Kennedy, $50. Really nice shape. Somebody must have cracked open a proof set. It's only worth 50 cents. I mean, you might be able to get a little bit more because it's a proof, but regular collector value and actually what it's worth at the bank is still going to be 50 cents. But that's okay. That's pretty cool. That's not a bad one to end on. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to say that today was definitely a win. Walked away with a collection and 5 new coins to add in. So, like I said, spent over $1,100 today and walking away with what are we talking? 9 new additions to the collection. I'm pretty happy with that. That makes me happy, and this is why I do it, to save these things from these notes from the shredder and save these coins from someone that would maybe melt them down or they just continue to wear away out in circulation. So, hey guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you learned a little bit. If you like, please go ahead and comment and share with my video with anyone you think might like it. I answer every question that goes in the comments, and if you just make a statement or just put your opinion in there, I'll definitely give you a thumbs up and a heart because you took the time to do that. And if you could, please try to subscribe. Subscriptions gives me a lot of motivation to keep the channel going, and tells me that you guys want to know when I got new videos coming out, which is every week. You'll get a notification that I've got a new video out. So having said that, I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye.